So UCL Partners are a health innovation partnership working across North London and parts of Essex. And one of our main priorities is improving the adolescent mental health of our population. Over the past year, we've been working with Havering Council to deliver their Havering Youth Wellbeing Census, which is an adaptation of the Be Well survey tailored to meet the needs of local young people in Havering.
It was really important for us that young people were involved right from the very beginning with our work using the Be Well survey. So one of the first things we did once we'd engaged our Pathfinder schools was hold some workshops with young people where we introduced them to the aims of the survey, and then we explored with them what wellbeing means to them and the different things that impact on their wellbeing. We then took the output from those workshops and reviewed the themes that were emerging against the existing Be Well questions to see if there were any topics that weren't already covered within the questions. And at the same time, we took on board feedback from local partners about emerging issues that they were interested in including in the survey. So a good example was vaping. That was coming back as something that teachers were particularly concerned about in the schools.
I quite enjoyed taking part in the survey because it helped me understand more about other people's mental health and what other people may be going through.
Well, the questions, they were helpful, and I feel like some of the questions were stuff that I wouldn't personally go out and tell someone. So it really did make me think and have a real deep discussion within myself.
At that time, my mental health was really bad. So it really helped me think over, oh, maybe I should do this more, maybe I should do that. Maybe more breathing techniques. Because of the questions, who should I go to? So it really helped me personally. And a lot of people coming out to teachers and friends saying I'm not okay at the moment. So I think it's really good that the school put forward and got people to take the test.
With how many questions are included, it's just going to give the school a really thorough look on how we feel. So it would give them a good opportunity to change what they do because of how thorough it is.
For young people to grow up into a society and play their full and active role and achieve everything they can achieve really starts early on. And if the mental health of young people is suffering, then we need to hear that. We need to hear that through the likes of this survey for us to be able to then change services, get services in earlier, get more readily available services that young people want to engage with to them much sooner.
Here at Sanders Draper, we find wellbeing is at the heart of everything we do. So it's really, really important for us to be part of the Be Well survey. We've already made some changes based upon the results. We've changed our values to read resilience, achievement and family in response. So we've decided to put that at the forefront of everything we do. The advice I would give to other schools wanting to take part in the Be Well survey would be to make sure that they have enough time to conduct the surveys, have a contingency for catching up students who miss the survey, and to make sure that they use whole year groups.
My advice to other councils who are thinking of doing something like this and to run this type of survey is to go for it. Do it big, do it as big as you can. The more voices you get, the stronger the response rate, and the more you're able to get feedback on specific areas in specific locations.
It's also really important to engage young people from the very beginning, as we did here in Havering, to make sure that they have a real opportunity to shape the questions and a good understanding of what we're trying to achieve with the survey. It's also helpful if local services and organisations that will be involved in responding to the results are aware of the survey really early on and know that it's happening, so that you can already be thinking about how that response is going to be formed after the results are available.
The other part of equal value is the process that we're now committed to about listening to young people and working with them and working with the schools that they attend. The outcome isn't just the data, it is partly the relationship and what we make of it going forward. So from that point of view, it's time well spent.
We don't want this to just be a one-off exercise where we talk to young people once, go away, and then we go back to our professional world and we make our decisions by ourselves. I think we really want to ensure that young people feel that their voices are heard. One of the things that we are hoping to do, following on from the census, is to launch a Havering Youth Wellbeing Steering Group to demonstrate to young people that we want to hear what you have to say. and ask them, what do you think is important? What do you think it is that we should be doing locally to meet your needs?